Good afternoon, all of you. In last lecture, I have discussed the dosage form. Today, we will continue the same points. That is the remaining part of point of dosage form. That is enemas. So, what is enemas? The enemas are the aqueous or the oily solution. Yes, what is enemas? These are the aqueous or the oily solutions or the suspensions or the sometimes emulsions. Basically, these are O by W type of emulsion of medicament and which are intended for rectal administration to cause a evacuation of bowel or the bowel evacuation to bring about local or the therapeutic action or the diagnostic purpose. I am repeating the what is enemas. Yes, of course it is what it is, aqueous or the oily solutions or the suspension or the emulsions. Basically it is O by W type of emulsion of medicament and intended for rectal administrations to cause bowel evacuation to bring about a local or the therapeutic action for diagnostic purpose, like that is inhalations or the inhalation preparations. So inhalations, these are the liquid preparations. Yes, inhalations, these are the liquid preparation. This preparation which contain volatile substances and which are used to relieve congestion and the inflammation of respiratory tract. So what is inhalations or what is inhaler? These are the liquid preparations. It contain what? It contain any volatile substances and which are used to relieve congestion as well as for relieving the inflammation of respiratory tract. Some inhalations which are added to into hot water, not a boiling water, and vapors are inhaled about 10 minutes. For example, wicks are added into the water and you can take your vapors. Then emulsion. So what is emulsion? It is important, keep in mind, sometimes it is confusing emulsion and suspension. So listen carefully, what is emulsion? Of course it is the emulsion, it is thermodynamically unstable system. I'm repeating, what is emulsion? It is thermodynamically unstable system. It is biphasic liquid dosage form. It contains more than two phases or two or more than two phases. It consists of two immiscible liquids which are small globules of one liquid which are dispersed uniform through the other liquid. It means oil and water. As you know, oil and water, they are not miscible with each other. They get miscible with the help of emulsifying agent. The liquid that are dispersed as a small globule is called as dispersed phase. Yes, it contains two phases. The liquid that is dispersed as a small globules, it called as dispersed phase or the external phase or the discontinuous phase, and other liquid is called as dispersion media or the external phase. Yes, these globules are called as what? Dispersed phase, or it is also called as internal phase, and this other liquid is called as dispersion phase, dispersion media of the external phase or the continuous phase. So what is emulsion? It is thermodynamically unstable system. It contains two or more than two phases which are immiscible, or the two immiscible liquid contain two immiscible liquids in which the small globules of one liquid are dispersed, in which listen carefully, in which the small globules of one liquid are dispersed uniformly throughout the other liquid, and this liquid, the liquid that is dispersed as a small globules, the liquid which is dispersed as a small globules or droplets is called as dispersed phase, or the it is called as internal phase or the discontinuous phase. And these other liquids, of course it is in maximum quantity, this phase is called as, it means the other liquid is called as external phase or the dispersion media or the continuous phase. Then the system is stabilized of course, as I said earlier, it is thermodynamically unstable system, and this system is stabilized by the presence of, or by the use of, or by the addition of emulsifying agent. These pharmaceutical emulsions are ranges from the lotions, that is low viscosity, to a cream. For example of low viscosity, that is lotion. An example of high viscosity, that is cream. Keep in mind examples. These pharmaceutical emulsions are ranges from what? The lotions to the cream. It means low viscosity to the high viscosity. Example of low viscosity, that is lotions. And examples of high viscosity, that is cream. The particle size of dispersed phase is commonly ranges from 0.1 to 10 micrometer and is a 100 micrometer. So this is emulsion, and there are basically two type of emulsion: O by W type of emulsion and W by O type of emulsion. First, that is O by W, it means oil in water phase. O by W, it means oil in water emulsion, and W by O, it means water in oil emulsion. First, that is O by W, that is O by W emulsion, that is oil in water emulsion. In case of oil in water emulsion, the oil is a internal phase. See here, listen. So in case of oil in water emulsion, oil is a internal phase, or it is also called as dispersed phase or the discontinuous phase, and water is a external phase, or it is also called as dispersion media, or the it is also called as continuous phase. Are you getting? When it is called as internal or external phase, or the synonym of this internal and the external phase. First, I am repeating, it is important, it is basic. In case of oil in water emulsion, it means in case of oil in water or O by W emulsion, the oil is a internal phase, or it is also called as dispersed phase or the discontinuous phase, and water is a dispersion media, or it is also called as external phase, or it is also called as continuous phase. And second type, that is W by O type of emulsion, that is water in oil emulsion. In case of water in oil emulsion, water is a same opposite. In case of water in oil emulsion, the water is a internal phase, it is also called as dispersed phase, or it is also called as discontinuous phase, and oil is a dispersion media, it is also called as external phase, or it is continuous phase. So this is the emulsion. Next, that is suspension. Next example of biphasic liquid dosage form, that is suspension. So what is suspension? It is suspensions are a heterogeneous biphasic liquid dosage form in which the insoluble solid particles are uniformly distributed in a liquid or the semi-solid vehicle. I am repeating the definition of suspension. Yes, how will you define the suspension? Of course, these are the heterogeneous biphasic liquid dosage form in which the insoluble solid particles are uniformly distributed. Yes, these are uniformly distributed in a liquid or a semi-solid vehicle. Then, in case of suspension, this solid particle, it acts as a dispersed phase or the internal phase or the discontinuous phase, and this liquid vehicle or the liquid media, it acts as a dispersion medium or the external phase or the continuous phase. See here, I think, are you getting? Yes, the solid particles, in case of suspension, this solid particle, it acts as, or is called as what? Dispersed phase or the internal phase or the discontinuous phase, and this liquids or the liquid vehicle, it acts as or it called as dispersion medium, external phase or the continuous phase. And these suspensions are made stable or it requires the addition of suspending agent or a stabilizer. Keep in mind, in case of emulsion, for making the emulsion stable, what you require? There is requirement of emulsifying agent. And in case of suspension, what you require? That is, there is need of suspending agent. The finely divided solid particles are in case of suspension. These solid particles or these finely divided solid particles are ranging from 0.5 to 5 micron. So this is all about the pipage or the liquid dosage form. Next, that is semi-solid dosage form. So what is semi-solid dosage form? These are the dosage form which are mainly used for external application. So examples of semi-solid dosage form. Yes, examples. First, ointment, cream, paste or jellies. The suppositories are also included in this category, that is semi-solid dosage form. But these are unit dosage form. So what is ointment? They are semi-solid preparations which are intended for external application. Yes, what is ointment? These are semi-solid preparations which are intended or which are used for external application to the skin or the mucous membrane. Then they usually contain the medicaments. This ointment usually contain what? It contains the medicament. These medicaments are dissolved or suspended in a or emulsified in a ointment base. I am repeating, these what is ointment? These are semi-solid preparations which are intended for external application to a skin or the mucous membrane. They usually contain what? It contains the medicament or the medicaments which are dissolved or which are suspended or which are emulsified in a ointment base, and they also contain a suitable number of antimicrobial preservative. So what is role of antimicrobial preservative? To reduce or to prevent growth of microorganism during storage. It is used. So what is use of ointment? It is used as a protective and a emollient. So what is meaning of emollient? That is, after application on the skin, it gives soothing effect, that is smoothness to the skin. Then next semi-solid dosage form, that is cream. So what is cream? Cream are a viscous emulsions of a semi-solid consistency and which are intended for application to the skin or the mucous membrane. A cream is a preparations usually for a So what is cream? Cream are the viscous emulsions of semi-solid consistency and which are intended for application to the skin or the mucous membrane. Basically, the cream is preparation usually for the application to the skin. So what is basic use? That is, cream are prepared usually for application to the skin. Then cream are the semi-solid emulsions of oil in water. Cream are the semi-solid emulsions of oil in water. Then they are divided into two types, that is oil in water cream and second, that is water in oil cream. First we will see oil in water cream. The oil in water cream, which is composed of small droplets of dispersed small droplets of oil which are dispersed in water phase. And in case of water in oil cream, which are composed of small droplets of water which are dispersed in oily phase. I am repeating, as I said earlier, what is O by W and what is W by O emulsion. First, oil in water cream, which is composed of what? Of course, in case of Oil in water, oil is a internal phase and water is a external phase. Likewise, or like that, the cream O by W cream, which is composed of small droplets of oil which are dispersed in a continuous phase, that is water phase. And in case of water in oil emulsion, the small droplets of water which are dispersed in a continuous phase, that is oily phase. Then next semi-solid dosage form, paste. So what is paste? Paste is a semi-solid preparations containing high percentage of insoluble solids, that is 20 to 25%, 20 to 50%, and which are meant for external application to the skin. And these pastes are usually thick and stiff. They form a protective coating over a area which are applied, and they are mainly used as antiseptic. Yes, they are mainly used as antiseptic. Then they are used as a protective. Then they are used as a soothing dressing, and which are sprayed on a lint before applied. Then paste are referred or ointment for the treatment because of oozing lesion and to absorb by serious secretions. Then next, that is gel. What is gel? It is transparent or the translucent formulations. It consists of either suspension of small inorganic particles or the large organic molecules. Gel is, of course, it is semi-solid dosage form. It is a transparent or the translucent or the opaque semi-solid system. It consists of either suspensions of small inorganic particles or it consists of either suspensions of small inorganic particles or the large organic molecules dispersed in a solvent and form a three-dimensional colloidal network like structure. And this gel can be either water based, that is, if it is water based gel, then it is called as or aqueous gel, or the organic solvent based, that is organogel. And the gel having viscoelastic property, that is it is elastic or it having higher viscosity, and this solid like matrix structure are formed during storage and breaks easily on shaking the bottle. I am repeating, the gel can be either water based, then it is called as aqueous gel, or the gel either can be organic solvent based gel, then it is called as organogels. And this gel having which property? That is viscoelastic property. It means this gel having higher viscosity or the higher elasticity. So this is the semi-solid. Next, that is suppositories. So what is suppositories? The suppositories are, of course, it is semi-solid dosage form, but it is unit dosage form. It means it used a single. Suppositories are single semi-solid unit dosage form of medicament which are intended for insertion into the body cavity other than mouth cavity. I am repeating, it is important. What is suppositories? The suppositories are semi-solid dosage form of medicaments. Of course, it is unit dosage form, and which are intended for insertion into the body cavity other than mouth cavity. It is important for MCQ. Other than which cavity? The suppositories are used intended for insertion into the body cavity, except or the other than which cavity, or the except which cavity, that is mouth cavity. The suppositories are maybe inserted into the rectal cavity, vaginal cavity, or the urethral cavity. The suppositories having different size and shape, or the different weights and shape. These suppositories are get melt or soften or dissolved at a body temperature. Yes, these suppositories are usually what? They are melt or they are soften or they are or dissolved at a body temperature. There are different type of suppositories. rectal suppositories, then vaginal suppositories. This vaginal suppositories is called as pessaries. Then urethral suppositories, then nasal suppositories and ear cones. So this is all about dosage form, that is solid dosage form, liquid dosage form and semi-solid dosage form, and also gaseous dosage form, that is your inhalers. I'll stop here.